So today I'm going to teach you guys how to make chicken parmesan from a non-conventional kitchen. I have like a hot plate and a convection oven. It's definitely not a full-fledged kitchen, but you could be, with a little creativity, you can get things done. So we're going to make some chicken parmesan and we're going to have a good time doing it. Making chicken parmesan, you want to get your chicken flat as possible, because then it cooks more evenly in the oil when you fry it and when it's in the oven. The trick to this is if you cut angular like this, you get more flat pieces out of it. Like so.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so if you cut it like this way, diagonally across, you get flat pieces like this and it cooks more evenly. Right there.
Okay.
So, what we're going to do is we're going to put eggs in this and some ingredients in this and whisk it together for the chicken. Like so. Try not to put the eggshells into the eggs in the bowl. Alright, so we're going to put 2 teaspoons of garlic. And again, with these ingredients, you can put as much or as little as you want. If you really don't like garlic, don't put as much. Me, I like garlic, so I put a little bit extra garlic in mine. So I'm going to put about 2.5, an extra half teaspoon in there because that's what I like personally. Garlic is awesome. Okay. And I'm going to put a little bit of black pepper in here. What you do is you just whisk it together like this. Stir it up real good. And basically you're going to want to coat the chicken really, really well with this stuff so the breadcrumbs stick to it better. Now we're ready to start doing the chicken. You know when we're ready? Alright, so this is Chelsea. She's going to help me today. So what you're going to do is you take the chicken, dip in the egg, and I'll get the dog out of the way here. Yeah, so take the piece of chicken, just dip in the egg really good, and then we're going to let it sit for 15 minutes. And then after that we'll bread it the rest of the way and cook it.
Okay. Good.
So yes, you want to coat it really good with the eggs. That's why you let it sit and marinate. Because there's not just egg, there's seasonings in there too. So you want to let it sit there for 15 minutes in the egg, per se. And after that, it'll be good to cook. Perfect. Then you take a piece of aluminum foil like so. And you cover it like this. I'm going to move that out of the way. Thank you. You want it to sit for about 15 minutes and marinate really good. Soak in there. And there we go. Alright, so the sauce has been cooking for a while because I pre-cooked it because sauce takes a long time to cook. Ordinarily, I cook my sauce about 3 to 4 hours. And I always put sugar in the sauce to make sure it nullifies the acid in the tomatoes. Because tomatoes have a lot of acid in them. So you have to make sure that you nullify the acid. So you put like a tablespoon or a teaspoon of sugar in there, and you gotta cook it 3 to 4 hours. That's why sauce takes a long time. Olive oil is really good for chicken parmesan because it adds flavor to the food too. It just doesn't fry it. And with the hot plate, settings are not like traditional settings. You know, not like if you're gonna cook at medium high on a regular stove, on a hot plate you're gonna probably go all the way up to high. Because they just don't get as hot as your regular stoves do. Got that right here. That's going to go right there. And we're going to get this to boil, hopefully. So we're going to put that on high. Alright, so we're going to set the oven to 430 degrees. This one has a bake, convection, or boil setting. You put it on bake for chicken parmesan. And then I'm going to put it on stay on because we want it to get warm. For the breading part, because it's chicken parmesan, breadcrumbs is something you're going to use a lot of. So I'm going to start with these panko breadcrumbs. And we're going to put a cup of this in here. Panko breadcrumbs are good because they're a little bit crunchier than regular breadcrumbs. So they're going to add a nice crisp to this. So that's a cup of panko right there. Put the lid on there so it doesn't go bad. Actually, I did it backwards. And you're going to put regular breadcrumbs in here too. And there. You want to use a cup of each. And last but not least, we're going to use Parmesan cheese because it is chicken Parmesan. Alright, so now we're going to stick the chicken into this oil here, the olive oil, which is nice and hot and simmering now, or shimmering I guess is the word to say. And we're going to cook this about 4 to 5 minutes per side. And now I'm going to have to do a couple rounds of it.
Go ahead.
Alright, so we're going to put this mozzarella cheese I'm slicing here on top of the chicken. And you can use shredded style Italian cheese if you like. I prefer sliced mozzarella. So the chicken here is now golden brown. And like I said before, you cook about 4 to 5 minutes per side before flipping it or whatever. If you look at it, it's nice golden brown, then you're going to sit here and stick it on. You're going to take a third cup of sauce, right? So you're going to dip this in here like that. And then you're going to pour it over the chicken breast, like evenly, like across that way. And then come back across or whatever so you get evenly. And then you're going to put the cheese on top.
Okay.
Alright?
Yeah. Alright.
So I'll hand that to you.
Okay.
Joe, are you filming right? Alright. There we go. Perfect. And if you use a little bit extra, well, it's a third cup.
What?
We'll move that one, yeah. You're fine. Having extra sauce is not bad. Put the cheese over the top, just lay it on the top, yeah. Yep. Yeah, so this part here is we're prepping it for the oven. And you want to put like, you know, cheese, depending again, it goes on your personal taste. I like my chicken Parmesan cheesy. So we're going to cook this for a half an hour at 430 degrees. The oven is already preheated. We did that earlier. So now we want to wrap it in aluminum foil and cook it for the first 25 minutes in foil. Because you want it to get hot, but you don't want it charring the chicken. So you want to just kind of get a nice little seal with foil here and cover it. Like so. Then I open up my little convection oven. Alright, so the noodles are done now, so we're going to strain the noodles because you want to get all this extra water out of it. So you put your strainer in the sink here. Again, you have to be space conscious because we are in a confined space here. I'll put that there right now while it turns off.
Trying to be all fancy with it, but that's not gonna work.
It's Italian food, it doesn't have to be fancy. If you guys could smell how good this stuff smells right now, it would blow your mind. There's,
Reba does.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
The temptation to see how good it is.
Yeah.
I'm like excited to see her approval rating.
Yeah, definitely. No, that's really good.